Lady beaten to death for allegedly stealing money sprayed on celebrant in a nightclub and her body dumped into swimming pool. Hi and welcome to my channel Gstrand. I bring you the latest and hottest gist around the globe. If you want to stay up to date with the hottest stories and never miss a beat, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The dead body of a young woman called Chinyere Awode was found floating in an abandoned swimming pool of a hotel in Awka, Anambra State, Nigeria on the 15th of July 2023. The unfortunate incident was said to have happened midnight on Saturday morning Sunday when Chinyere attended a nightclub and there was a party going on in the same venue. The celebrant was being sprayed with lots of money and Chinyere, who was not a friend or invited by the celebrant, went there, got some money and put in her pocket. She got caught by the friends of the celebrant and beaten to death. After much investigation, it turned out that the celebrant was not actually doing a birthday party, but had come there to launch his clothing line as he was a fashion designer. His friends were throwing money on him which were flying all over the club room. From what I heard, when money is thrown in a club room and it lands next to you, you can either have the option of picking the money, keeping it to yourself, or choosing not to touch the money. In this case, Chinyere, according to eyewitness, picked the money that landed close to her and kept it in her bag. When the friends of the celebrant saw her, that they beat her up until she became unconscious and died later. In an effort to conceal the incident, they dumped her body in the abandoned swimming pool. This was the initial story told. The regular clubber at the Cosmilla Hotel told reporters that some of these girls just dress up and come to the club and begin to pick money. While you are spraying your friends, these girls will just be picking and pocketing them because men are already drunk in clubs. The girls get away with the money.
It was more like an unveiling of a clothes brand, a new clothing brand that this young guy has started. So he wanted to promote it. That's why he organized the party where all his friends can come in and see that, okay, this guy is starting a new clothing line and they can wish him well and celebrate with him. In the midst of this celebration, his friends, his well-wishers were gifting him money by spraying him in the club, which is what normally goes on in the club, as everyone knows. This cheesy happens to be one of the girls that usually goes around in different clubs and picks money. So many of them have even taken that as a usual routine, a job. Every weekend you see them in different clubs, especially when there is a big party that they hear of. They are always there in that club. So now, she happens to be one of these girls around that picks money. And that particular night, there were measures taken to even reduce the amount of girl pickers that will be in the club. There was a measure taken that our club, the club manager had to make sure that any girl that wanted to come into that club that night would pay 1,000 naira. Just so that some will be like, I cannot pay 1,000 naira, they will go home. And to an extent, it worked. But to an extent, some of them still paid and came inside.
According to the eyewitness, this is a normal practice in the town, as Chinyere was not the only girl doing such. In other words, Chinyere was not doing anything wrong, picking money that dropped close to her and keeping it in her pocket. This left everybody wondering why she was singled out and tortured to death. Later information came out that Chinyere did not only pick the money dropping close to her, but allegedly stole a huge stack of money put under the chair by one of the celebrant's friends, which he intended to also spray on the celebrant. When he could not find the money, it turned out to be that Chinyere was the only one sitting very close to him, which then made him to believe that she may have taken the money. He raised an alarm and they started beating her up. Chinyere could be seen at first from the footage running out of the club in an attempt to escape, but was unfortunately chased down by the guys and caught up with. The beating is believed not to have taken place inside the club but outside, judging from the footage. It was gathered that despite efforts made by other people in the club to rescue the girl, they continued to beat and molest her, which eventually led to her death. There is also a second claim that the hotel managers and bouncers did not do enough to stop these guys from torturing and beating her up or to the way that led to her untimely passing, as these were said to be group of friends in the same carcass. The question then is, why will the hotel authorities allow them to put her body in their old abandoned pool when they know very well that they could be caught, as there were of course a lot of people in the premises. This then led to people thinking that she may have accidentally and unknowingly fell into the pool due to the fact that she was desperately running to escape from the premises. When the body was discovered and the story became public, there was a lot of reaction. The hotel has since been closed by authorities to further notice. Spokesperson of the State Police Command (DSP) Tochukwu Ikenga, who confirmed the incident, said the celebrant and his friends have been arrested while the case is being investigated, adding that contrary to what people are saying about the complexity of Cosmila Hotel, we are assisted by the management of the hotel to arrest the suspects. Investigation is still ongoing, the PRO added. Reading from people's comment, Nollywood actor Junior Pope said, "Standard punishment for crimes like this, a life for a life. Hardman's knows this is so heart-wrenching. Coming online is messing my mental health up these days. Is it how it's now easy to keep people? That establishment needs to be closed and the perpetrator given the same treatment they gave to the lady. My heart bleeds." Another one says, so human beings still have the mind to come out at night and go to nightclub in Anambra State, a state where death practically was on the street looking for who to kill. May God forgive her shortcomings and grant her eternal rest. Those that kill her should be prosecuted in the strongest terms. Personally, I would say citizens should not take laws into their hands because a suspect is an accused until proven guilty in the court of law. And we pray that God will console the lady's family and help them to find justice at the end of the day. Thanks for tuning to my channel and let's know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit the like and notification button for more exclusive updates. Till I come your way next time, bye bye. Thanks for tuning to my channel and let's know your thoughts on this in the comment section below.